If you are wondering what kind of video gear you should pack with you when you are going traveling, in this video I will show you what I have with me currently when I'm traveling next 3 days and also want to film videos to this YouTube channel. So today I traveled around 6 hours with car to see my parents because they live like 600 kilometers from where I live, and I also wanted to make videos on this trip. And I'm currently staying this Airbnb, and I selected this Airbnb because it looked pretty nice and I thought it would be easy to build a little video studio inside this small apartment. And this is what it looked like when I came in to this Airbnb. So just very small living room and kitchen. My main idea for like travel video studio is to bring basically key light over here and then have a backlight that will like light the back wall. So basically wherever you go you will find like a white wall and just select hotel room or Airbnb which have a table, so you could set up your studio right there and just move the table so your back is faced on the white wall. And I bring with me this kind of gear setup. So I have my camera, my microphone, and also like my lights and my cam link adapter so I can get my camera to computer easily, and also these desktop mounts and my laptop. And I also bring my iPad for if I cannot film videos where I am, and I can still film like whiteboard videos with my iPad and then just record voiceover with microphone. Of course, I have always camera with me, and I have camera also MacBook Pro, but if I want to make my all videos, so basically like more like high quality, just because that's what I'm teaching in this channel, and it's also like a little bit challenge for me. Is it possible to have like a almost like studio image like everywhere you go? And that was my plan. And I also have had those like my backlights, these RGB lights that I used on my studio on my shelf, and I thought they was powerful, but as you can see here they weren't. So the main idea for me was that those RGB lights will light one wall, because I have like more powerful RGB lights on my home that will one of those KVM RGB lights can like light the whole wall on which color you want. So I wanted to have that same kind of effect, that I have my NS brand color blue on my back, and then I have my key light here faced on me, and like that's it. And if I find any other lights on the Airbnb, that is good. But that wasn't the case, so those RGB lights wasn't powerful enough. But luckily here was like this tabletop lamp that I could put behind me, and then I could like get image like you see here. And as you can see, the tabletop lamp is like fully lighting the wall behind me. But then I wanted to try like different, like basically pretty basic setup, and here it is. So I'm just uh, put myself so that the corner is about my back, so you can get the longest distance behind you, so then you can get this blur effect going on, and it usually look a little bit better right away. And I also tested this with different shirt on, so which one could look better. And for this setup, I just built this setup on my back. I moved the couch and put the tabletop lamp like over there, and then I built this little tower on this nightstands what was in this Airbnb, and put that light over there, so there is like more going on in the background, and I get more this blur like effect. And I think I will use this setup on my trip car right now, and probably I will film other days videos, so maybe on daylight, so I can like open those blinds over there, and there could be like you can see on the window like trees and stuff, so it will be like more interesting background like that. But lesson learned. So next, when I'm when I'm going back home, I will definitely like order new RGB lights that are like lightweight, small, and I can then just use those when I'm traveling. And I probably I have seen these like small like square lights, and I think I'd at least try those, because I think the perfect travel setup could be like that you have like two, like for example now I have a desktop mount for my camera right here, and then I could just have two more desktop mounts for two of those small lights. So for one would be key light over here, one would be fill light. So because I think those square lights have you can dim them, so then you can put other one as a key light, so it's much brighter, and other one dim down and be like fill light over here, because I currently have shadow over here, but it's good enough. And then the third one could be just making color on your back wall. So that would be pretty good travel setup, pretty lightweight, and that's about it. And yeah, I also have a desktop mount for this key light, but I didn't use it because that light is pretty heavy actually, and I think this table could broke because the desktop mount didn't fit on this table. So probably next time when I'm traveling, I'm looking at the pictures and try to find like a room that has like big maybe kitchen table, and that kind of table that you can easily mount things on it. So that would be perfect. And I think I need to pack also some kind of protective seats, maybe rubber or something like that, so I can put that between table and those desktop mounts, so I won't damage any like Airbnb tables or hotel tables when I'm setting these studios up. So hopefully you get some tips what kind of video studio you should pack when you are traveling. Please hit subscribe if you like this video, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.